makes you happy.
Kwa majina naitwa John Bahati Bisimwa. Natokea Congo, Republic of Congo. Kwa sasa naishi Japan, ndani ya Tokyo. Munasikiliza Jafric Radio Online, number 1 in Japan. Hakuna matata, tuko fresh.
Salve, mi chiamo Manu e tu stai ascoltando Jafric Radio. Freak out! Jafric Le Chic.
สวัสดีค่ะชื่อแอมนะคะมาจากประเทศไทยค่ะตอนนี้กำลังเป็นนักแสดงอยู่ที่ประเทศญี่ปุ่นนะคะตอนนี้คุณกำลังฟังอยู่ในคลื่นวิทยุ Jafric Radio.
Oi, aqui é a Paula e você está assistindo Jafric Radio.
You are listening to Jafric Online Radio live from Japan. Yeah!
Jafric Radio. Your online radio. The new online radio that makes you happy.
Chromaya shit, baby I shit. Sikana lock it, baby I block it. Suya maya bebu mo, yeah na befa. Befa, oh befa. Yeah na befa. Befa. Go, ya no me cha cho geto. En Ramanda, tuntun de da yese moto. Abrayo ko, se misyo. No be lie, shit, be ya, shit, be ya, wad, shit, no be lie, shit, be ya, shit, be ya, wad, shit. Chromaya shit, baby I shit, Sikana lock it, baby I block it. Suya maya bebu mo, yeah, na befa, oh befa, yeah na befa. Living a life on the street, nobody care what we do. Nobody care what we go through. Nobody care what we do. Your brand motivational speakers, Montreal and Quino. Your parents, you know, be SLY. Yes, I'm here. Someone say I'm not Betty Coco. When the back break up bed, Mulinkin Mr. John. Yes, see what when the bed is hard.
AGOOO! Welcome to this beautiful show once again. Yes, it's been a while. It's been a long time. I went on the street for some time, but I'm back to the studio. It feels good to be both on the street and also here in the studio. So you are welcome back once again. And this is Jafric Radio. Please, if you haven't subscribed to our social media handles, kindly do that. So we're on YouTube as Jafric Radio, Facebook as Jafric Radio, Twitter Jafric Radio. We are even on TikTok as Jafric Radio. And if you go to the IG Instagram, we are also there at Jafric Radio. Kindly subscribe to all our social media handles and then follow us on Facebook. And then when you subscribe on YouTube, remember to press the notification button so that anytime we are live, we go live, or we upload something, you can get your notification as soon as possible. Yes, so please don't forget, it's really important to me. Please, Facebook, like, so that you can also get notifications whenever we are live, and then when we upload something on Facebook. Okay, thank you so much. Today we have a special guest, and we are going to have special conversation. So before we go to our guest, we have our sponsors. Yes, this program is proudly sponsored by Africa Palace Shop in Soka. So any African food ingredients, anything you want from Ghana, Cameroon, Nigeria, any food from Africa, when you visit Africa Palace Shop in Soka, you can buy all your African foods from there. So you can contact them on 080-3544-4552. I take
this
that
is
again.
Africa Radio.
080-3544-4552. Africa Palace Shop is the place to buy all your African food. Okay, and then also this program is also proudly sponsored by Aquantupa. It's a life insurance. And then Africa Radio, we are glad to announce this to you that we are promoting this Aquantupa worldwide, especially Asia. So it's about life insurance, and then you can start with them, and then I think the least money starts from 10,000, and then the highest is 80,000. It covers everybody in your family, because you don't know what happens, like what will happen the next day or something, and then you might not have money on you. And I think we cannot avoid death as humans. So definitely, if something bad happens to you, your family, or any other person, you have this Aquantupa insurance to be there for you, to sponsor everything about the funeral, everything. Especially these people are really there for those abroad, because sometimes it can be very hard. So they are there to support you when you get a call back home. Oh, you lost your mom, you lost your dad. It's not time for you to be rushing looking for money.
This is Africa Radio
or stuff. You just have to call them, and then they are going to take charge of everything. And also, if the person is also here in abroad and the person died, mostly it's really expensive to take a dead body from Japan to your home country, to Ghana. And then with Aquantupa, they bring you special news. They are going to sponsor you. They are going to sponsor everything. The traveling expenses to the funeral. You might even get some change and then use it as well. Okay, so let's watch the ad that we have.
We are part of a life insurance company which pays the most claims. 3, we are in partnership with Prudential Financial Incorporated in USA, a global Fortune 500 company. 4, we're duly registered with the National Insurance Commission and have overly surpassed our minimum capital requirement. Your advantage? Definitely.
Enterprise, your advantage.
In a world where there are many people on the lookout to take advantage of your clients, we are here to look out and to protect your big dreams. Here are 4 great reasons why you can trust us. 1, we're part of a group which has a pedigree of 98 years and is listed on the Ghana Stock Exchange. 2, we are part of a life insurance company which pays the most claims. 3, we are in partnership with Prudential Financial Incorporated in USA, a global Fortune 500 company. 4, we're duly registered with the National Insurance Commission and have overly surpassed our minimum capital requirement. Your advantage? Definitely.
Enterprise, your advantage.
In a world where there are many people on the lookout to take advantage of your clients, we are here to look out and to protect your big dreams. Here are 4 great reasons why you can.
AGOOO! Welcome back to the AGOOO show. Yes. And my name still remains Empress Nana. Yes, you can also call me Mami AGOOO. And then if you come on Facebook, kindly like the page. Kindly like. Okay. Please like for us and share. Please share. Because I want to see more views here. Because you're going to have a wonderful conversation with one great chairman we have here in Japan. So if you are here, please share. Please share. And then if you also have questions for my guests, you can also put them down in the comment section and then you can ask him. You can also call in. Yes, my producer will put down the numbers very soon. So you can call in. If you can't text, you can also call in and then ask any question you want to ask. He has so many experience he wants to share with us, especially with the youth here in Japan, which is really, really necessary and important. Because it's like they really know the past, they've made some mistakes, and then they don't want us to make that same mistake. So we are going to learn a lot and also know a lot about him today. So without wasting much time, I want to introduce my guest to you. He is in the person of ta-da! I don't want to mention his name because I want him to do the introduction himself. Okay, yay! You're welcome.
All right.
To Jafric Radio. You are very, very welcome to Jafric Radio.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay. So today this is the AGOOO show, and then we interview the entrepreneurs here. But I think for some time now, I've been interviewing the big people, the big men. I think it's a privilege for me to interview somebody like you. I'm so humbled, for you to be here in our studio to have this chat with. Okay, so without wasting my time, can you tell my viewers your name and then something little about you?
All right.
Where you come from, and then,
All right, my name is Tony Adams. From Ghana, and been in Japan for a very long time, over 20 years.
Whoa.
Yeah. And I'm into food and drinks, beverages, business, and I'm into houses also. And we do a lot of things based on businesses.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we are going to do it like this. With the business side, is my most interesting part. So I will do the question and then you'll be giving me the answers.
Yes.
Okay, so you're Ghanaian?
Yeah, I'm a Ghanaian.
Fully Ghanaian?
Yes.
100% Ghanaian?
100% Ghanaian.
Okay, so when did you leave Ghana to Japan? Was it a direct from Ghana to Japan or something?
No, I've been traveling around a lot before coming to Japan.
Okay, so where did you go before coming to Japan?
I've been to what they call it. I've been to Mali, Niger, Algeria, Libya, Egypt, and Israel, Greece.
Wow.
Yeah, Taiwan, Thailand, before coming to Japan.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been around for a long time.
Yeah. So, were you going around for just tourism?
Yeah, that time I was just touring around.
Oh, okay.
I was just traveling around to see the world.
How old were you then?
I was 19 when I left home.
19 years when you left home?
Yeah, I was 19 when I left home.
No, I'll get to that. You said you've lived in Japan for over 20 years.
Yes.
And you were 19 when you left home.
Yeah.
I'm imagining your age.
Yeah, you imagine my age.
Yes, but I don't want to mention. I'm just imagining. So if you are watching me, just imagine his age.
Yes.
He left home when he was 19.
Yeah,
You've been to all these places.
Yeah.
Before coming here to Japan.
Yeah, before coming to Japan, yes.
So was it like you go there, you go back home, and then you move to another country?
Yeah, I traveled around for long before I went back home, before coming to Japan.
Okay.
Travel all around and went back home before coming.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So let's say 19 years, you had just completed, or maybe you were in a
high
university
school.
or high school.
I just finished high school, then I
Okay.
started to travel. Yes.
Okay.
What they call it? I went to a school named called it's like Ahmadiyya school.
Okay.
Yeah, mixed English and Arab.
Okay.
In what they call it, Adikrum.
Okay.
Yeah, they call it Nuriyat al-Islamiyya. It's mixed in English and this. And so when I finished the sixth form there, I started travel.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, all right. Sixth form.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't come to meet those days. So sixth form, you were a senior, you know.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
back
you were a
in the
big
days.
person
Yeah,
already.
Yeah.
Sixth form. Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
started travel.
And then I
Yes.
think I was just little, very little, because
Yes.
I didn't come to meet the sixth
The
form.
sixth form, right?
Yeah. So if you're watching me,
Yes.
if you're also a sixth form person, just bring it to the comment section, and I'm
Yes,
going to
yes,
read it for
yes,
you.
yes.
Okay. So from your conversation, it means like, are you a Muslim?
I'm a Muslim, yes.
Okay,
yes,
great.
100% Muslim.
Okay.
All family Muslim.
I think I also want to be a Muslim.
That would be very good.
Yeah, sometimes
You'll be
I'll
very
be-
welcome, yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, I'll be received, well received.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And then, where did you live your childhood?
My childhood, to be honest, my childhood was in an area in Kumasi called Ababu.
Ababu?
Yes.
Okay, how do you say that?
Abu.
Oh, okay. I heard Ababu.
No, Abu.
Okay, yeah.
That is the area that I grew up.
Okay, yeah.
When you say Ababu, it's like in Kumasi, it's like when you say Nima.
Yeah.
It's a very Zongo, what it call
I
it?
lived a little bit in Krofrom.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, all right.
So I know about
But original, I was born in Kwabere, Kodie.
Fabre. Oh, okay.
Yeah, original I was born in Kwabere,
Okay.
Kodie. And what do you call it? I went to school. My school beginning is Bushay.
Okay.
When you talk about Bantuma and Pame,
Wow,
Bushay, yeah.
okay.
So every morning we used to walk from home to school. Wow. We walk from Bushay up to Abu and go to school and come until I moved to boarding. My parents moved me to boarding. And I was boarding until I finished the sixth form, then I started traveling.
That was tough.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
This is Jafric Radio.
Okay, so I don't know whether you will like to use these words, but if you don't like it, please forgive me.
Yeah.
So is it that can I say you are the they call it Asante Kremo?
Because you see that Santi Kramo is like we have some they call it like this Ahmadiyya. Because but me I'm a different. I'm a Northerner, but all my family come from the what they call it, the Upper West.
Okay.
Nandom.
Okay.
Yeah, Upper West Nandom. So but we all were born in Ashanti region.
Yeah.
So we are not Ashanti, we are Northerners, but family grew up in the
But you lived all your life in the
all
Ashanti
my
region.
life. I was born there, I grew there.
I don't think you even know your hometown, the northern part.
No. Hey, we go home a lot.
Really?
Hey, we have more than 1,000 family, a full city.
Okay.
That all are generated from our grandparents like 200 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when you go to the Nondop, we are mixed with Dagati, what they call it, different kind of tribes.
Oh,
So we
okay.
go home a lot.
So do you speak Dagati?
Dagati, no. Now, before I speak a little, all is gone. Because I left home when I was young, Before I speak all these, like, what they call it, different kind of languages, like Bambara, Dagati. The only one that I'm able to keep is the Hausa.
So now you really speak Hausa?
Hausa
You're
is
fluent.
fluent, yes.
Okay.
Hausa, Ashanti, and English and Arab and the rest.
Because to be honest, you don't look like Hausa or a Northerner. You look like a pure Akan.
Yeah, that's
Ashanti.
to be honest, I born there, I grew there.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That's great. That's great to hear. Okay, so you travel. Where was the first country you went from Ghana?
To be honest, the first country I started to travel was Cote d'Ivoire.
Cote d'Ivoire.
Yeah, I was in Cote d'Ivoire teaching the youths how to read Quran.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a lot of boys that I'm the one who teach them the Quran.
Oh, okay.
I went there for like 1 year maybe not even completed 1 year.
Okay.
I finished school, I just go there. Then from there, I started to travel.
Okay.
Then from Cote d'Ivoire, I went to Burkina, from Burkina, Mali, from Mali, Niger, from Niger, Algeria, from Algeria to Libya.
Okay.
So this is how the route goes.
Okay.
Yes.
So looking at your age then, you were 19 years old. And then how did your parents take it when you wanted to travel? Weren't you that that?
My father late when I was 6.
Oh, okay.
So, and my mom have 10 children, 6 boys and 4 girls.
10 children?
Yes.
Wow.
So she have to take care of all of them.
Okay.
So we cannot put the burden, we cannot put the load on the mom.
Okay.
So
10 children of which
yeah.
You were number...
I'm twins. So
you were twin?
Yeah, I'm twin.
Wow.
Yes,
I didn't know that.
So I'm twin, me and my sister. So we are number 8.
8?
Yes.
Then it means you were a bit younger.
Yeah.
What were the older people doing that you, the younger one, you had to be traveling to, or you just thought?
The oldest, everybody was in different places.
Okay.
Going to school.
Okay.
Because when my dad late, so they move a lot of the children and divide them to places.
Okay.
You had to go to school. Yes.
That was great. Okay, so fine. It was nice, and I think that it was a nice experience for you to have those kind of exposure.
Yeah.
Okay, so when did you? Okay, before I go there.
Yeah.
Before I go there, and does it mean that you didn't have a family for yourself in Ghana, like before you started traveling, because you were just 18 years old, 19 years?
I have family everywhere. I have a lot of family, but in Africa, when you say family, I mean, of course, it's your dad, your mom, brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Because everybody have to take care of.
Yeah.
So this is what I call the family. Of course, you have cousins and whatever.
Okay, then let me go in this way. You didn't have a wife? Or
No. I was I don't even have a girlfriend.
Okay, then you didn't have a girlfriend.
I don't even have. I was very kid, so I don't even have.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
Please, if you are here, kindly share for me, and also keep liking, sending thumbs, so that we can, others can also join, please, because today's interview is going to be wonderful. And then if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube page, kindly do that for me, and then press on the notification button so that we can also you can be notified anytime you go live. So we are interviewing Chairman Tony.
Yes, I'm here.
He's a big man and he's going to tell us more. We are going to learn also from him. Okay, so when did you finally decided to come to Japan?
Japan, to be honest, one is through my Japanese wife.
Okay.
And one also is, I have my senior brothers, they were here also.
They were here?
They were in Japan, yes, before I even come. And that time, when I come, they were here. So I can say my wife and them also. So
if you say your wife, I don't know, where did you meet your wife that she influenced you to come to Japan?
It's a very long story.
Wow.
It's a very long story. So if I'm gonna go down.
So where were you before you came to Japan?
I was in Israel.
Israel.
Yeah, I've been in Israel for like maybe a few months.
Okay.
Yeah, before departure, start going to Greece, Thailand, Taiwan, like what I was telling you, before bumping into what they call it, people that I know. And I meet, like I said, I meet my wife also. Not here I meet my wife, I meet her outside.
Okay.
Yeah, I meet my wife outside and we become very close.
Okay.
Not like a wife or girlfriend, but very close. Then we decided,
like
why
friends.
not? Yes,
Yeah.
we become good and.
Okay.
This is Jafric Radio.
And she bring me to Japan.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yes.
Meeting a Japanese. I think she's also a traveler, I think.
Yeah, they move around.
Yeah.
You know, most of the foreigners here, most of them will meet Japanese ones. Some also meet in Japan.
Then here,
yes.
yeah. Oh, then I think it's great she brought you here. Okay, that's wonderful. So do you have kids? How many kids do you have?
Yeah, I have 2 kids.
2 kids? Male, female?
Yeah, boy and girl.
A boy and a girl?
Yeah.
Okay. How old are they respectively?
Oh, they're grown. One is over 20 and the one is under 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Great. Because since you are over 20 years here in Japan, I'm not surprised, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to do that very fast before it's late.
Of course.
Okay, so we move on and then I'll read some few messages. Abna Poma, thank you so much for watching. Please share. She says, you are looking great, Mami Ago. Thank you so much. Thank you. Aziz Piles is also watching. He said, a very great man.
This is Jafric Radio.
A very great man. And then he says, may Allah continue to guide and protect you, Sato.
Thank you.
Sato. I like that name.
You love it, right?
I heard that name comes in so many things.
We learned it from Japan.
Yes. And then Yabuatma is also watching. Thank you so much. Please, if you are watching, kindly share. I'm begging you to share for me. Emmanuel AGOOO or Hinedako is also watching. Thank you so much.
This is Jafric Radio.
Kindly share for me. Share. Send it to people's inbox. Today we are going to learn so many things. Okay. Now, let's dive into your business.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what you do?
I'm into food business.
Okay.
I have a restaurant in Roppongi,
Okay.
heart of Tokyo. And I have other businesses also in Africa, being building houses business in Nigeria and Ghana.
Okay.
Yes, this is what I do.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, so let me start from here. When you came to Japan, how was life like?
When I
Considering the language, the food, and everything, how was it?
You know, I mean, for us, based on Africa, I mean, we have been brought up very hard way.
Exactly.
So any country we go,
We survive.
we deal with it, and
Yes.
because Japan was a very good experience. I mean, in Ghana we don't have cool season; it's all hot, like kind of freezing. But when we come here, we're able to deal with that. And we're hardworking people, Africans. So when we come around, we struggle to work hard. And from there, then, you know, we learn that we can also do our own business. We are allowed, so we started our own business.
Okay.
Yes.
Didn't you find any struggles with speaking the language, or you had learned something little that you could move around with, or because you came with your wife, like it wasn't difficult for you with language? Because when I remember myself, language was very difficult for me. Trust me.
For us, you see, like I'm saying, and our language in Africa, sometimes when I say it, it sounds a bit funny, but there is some language, believe me, it enter with Japanese. Japanese language, most of them, when you go to some African language, you can find like when you say like bara in Japanese, there is, when you go to like Mosi or Dagati, you'll find those languages there. So people like us, special, when we come to Japan, it was not even a school, just moving around. Before you know, you pick up the languages. And that time we came, English was not common in Japan. So to meet Japanese who speak English was a little bit difficult. So you are forced to learn the language to be able to communicate. Yes.
So what you said, I think I have confirmation for that. When you go to Nigeria, they have a word, ego.
Ego, yes.
Ego means money in Nigeria.
And
here it means English.
Yes.
Yes, so it's true.
Yes.
For someone like you who has traveled a lot, I think you see some of these things.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. So what brought the idea for you to start the restaurant and the pub business in Roppongi?
Okay, first, when I come to Japan, to be honest, beginning, because of the language, speaking and reading was difficult for job, you know. So I try around to look for job was difficult.
Okay.
This is
The job
Jafric
I found
Radio.
was security job.
Because of your height.
Yeah, security job
Yeah.
in Roppongi.
Okay.
And there's a club name called Eros. Was very famous in Roppongi.
Okay.
So I used to work there as a security.
Okay.
So from there, then I realized that the kind of business they're doing there, I also can do it.
Okay.
So I think within a few months, going to 1 year, I already decided that I can open my own business. So me and my wife, we talk and we say, come on, let us give it a try. And she can see that I'm a very hardworking guy, and I'm,
Yeah.
when we come, we have too much ambition. Like you have families back home, everybody is depending on you.
Yeah.
So far as you're out there, you need to take care of them. So, and to be honest, from there, we started our first shop from small, then we grow from that.
Okay.
So from the bar, from the restaurant, wherever we open
This is Jafric
shop.
Radio.
Okay.
I used to have 2 places, one in Harajuku, one in Roppongi. They all called Flavor Fashion. Used to be my business.
Okay.
And apart from that one, also I opened a record studio.
Oh.
We were selling CDs, record. That one also was part of the business that we established. Clothing, record, food, drinks. That's what I've been doing that time. So from there, I grew up to where we are today.
Wow.
Yeah.
I could see that you were ready and then open-minded.
Yes.
Yes, that's great. Okay, thank you so much. So, so how about the clothing line today? Is it still
the clothing business? Yeah, no. I stopped it because back in the days, the kind of clothing we were selling, it was hip hop.
Oh yeah.
And
I heard about
that time is gone.
Yeah. Oh,
So when the time finished, you have to change the line of business.
Okay.
Back in the days was very good. When you have people like Tupac, them, Biggie, them. Those days, Japan was very fun with hip hop.
Okay.
But now that season is gone. So the moment the season gone, I stop.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So it's like seasonal.
Yes.
Something. Okay, thank you so much. And then, so the restaurant is still in operation.
The restaurant is
Same
still
place?
open. Same place.
Location?
No, I opened different place. Same places, but the one restaurant that I have in Roppongi is already. I opened it for 14 years now.
Okay.
Other one also like 16 years.
Okay.
So same places I have, and the other ones during the Corona season, I closed some of them.
Okay.
At least about 4 or 5 places that I
Wow, you
closed.
had
Yes.
a lot of them.
Yeah, I closed them
okay.
already. Yes.
You must be
Yeah.
so rich.
No, I'm not rich. I'm just a businessman. Japan, right? This is one thing that I learned about Japan. A company doesn't belong to you.
Yeah.
It belongs to the government. With all our workers.
This is Jafric Radio.
And you pay taxes.
Okay.
To develop the country.
I take it like that. It's a better design.
Yeah, so
Okay, all right. So I know that beginning of everything is not that easy.
Yes.
Yes. So did you get it rosy? Like when starting this business?
No, it was
How
not,
was it?
It was not easy at all. Back in the days when we started business, like I said, we're Africans, we're new in the country, so you have to work times where more hard working before you can achieve anything.
Yeah.
So to be honest, sometimes we spend 3-4 days we don't sleep. Finish work, rest in the car, maybe 2-3 hours, and we have to go around sharing flyers for the customers to come in the evening, because that time we started, without you struggling to be able to pay your staff, pay the rent, you will lose the business.
Exactly.
So we were working almost 24 hours a day.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you being a black person in Japan, operating a business, were you easily accepted by the society?
To be honest, the time we come to Japan, now I don't really know much because I don't go out much.
Okay.
The time we come to Japan, one thing that I understand, Japanese were very, very, welcome us.
Okay.
Especially the women.
Okay.
Yeah, since I come to Japan, all this kind of discrimination, no, I don't see.
Okay.
Even there is one thing that I remember every day is in my mind. The owner of, what they call it, this Ken Corporation. The owner, that time he started the company new. He came to my restaurant and I was serving him. He'd been coming up and so one day he told me, he said, hey, you. That time I was like maybe 22 or 3.
Wow.
He said, you, I want to advise you. I like you very much. You always give me tip. He doesn't even know that I'm the owner of the place because I was working on the floor. So I would like to advise you, the way you are, it's better you go back to Africa. Africa need you.
Whoa.
Because I talked to you many times, I've been coming here. What you have here, you need to go to Africa and make use of it. So it's the same thing when we come to Japan. The women will meet, or like my wife, she was one of the best women, to be honest. She's told with me, it doesn't matter what, no any discrimination, we work together. In any office we go, we are welcome as a people,
Wow.
not because of where you're from. Even there is a time, Bank of Sumitomo Ginko, right? Yeah, they came to me because that time my company was listed in the newspaper in Japan. We're even higher than IBM, paying taxes.
This is Jafric
So
Radio.
the banks have to come to me, ask me if I need a loan. I said, no, that time we were young, we don't. I said, no, I don't need a loan. African man. They say, come on. We saw your company. You have a very good record, and the bank is ready to support you. That time I traveled to go to Korea to bring clothes. Before I came back, they already put 50 million yen in my accounts.
Whether you like it or not.
Or not. Try it. So I'm an African. I'm black man. I don't even have any Japanese education or anything.
Yeah.
Like, you know. But because of the trust of what I built, they trust me to do that. Before I know 100 million, 200 million, they start borrowing me money. And that one also helped me to grow.
Okay.
So when it comes to Japan, Japan is a place that not only to make money, to learn from Japanese.
Okay.
We can learn a lot and we can use them also back home.
Okay.
Because for me, based on my travel, one of the best country I've ever seen is Japan.
Okay.
One of the best country that I learn is Japan.
Okay.
One of the best country that I grow is Japan.
Okay.
So discrimination, people will talk whatever, but for me, I don't see it much.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so can you tell us something little about your housing too, the housing business also?
Okay, the housing business. I mean, since I've been traveling, there's the thing I learned in Japan. When I come to Japan, I read some few books about like Mori, big companies, Sumitomo and all that. They are big companies like into houses. And if you look at some, what they call it, history about Mori that I read, that they started business after the Second World War, buying lands, even using their food to buy land. Today they are one of the biggest developers in Japan. So since I've been in Japan, all what I do, every single money I have, I use it to buy land in Africa.
Oh, great.
Every single money. And sorry to say, back in the days, land is like, you remove $10,000, you can, even $5,000, you can get a land.
Okay.
The time we came to Japan,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
even your salary in 1 year, you can buy maybe 4 or 5, you know. So this is all what I've been doing. I've been investing into land, and today I have many land in the capital, and I already signed a contract with the government to build affordable houses. In Japanese, they say toeno. Yes.
In Ghana?
In Ghana.
Wow.
Yeah, I had a contract to build about 15,000 units of houses. Yeah.
This is amazing.
Signed in Everton, and we are working on it. And apart from that one, also in Nigeria, I have some few contracts that I have with the government that my people are there doing.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have the same company, we have a branch in Nigeria, but the mother company is in Ghana.
Okay.
But nothing by houses.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And the future also, what we plan to add is farming.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
This is Jafric Radio.
You really have great ideas for business.
Yes.
So I want to say that if you are a young person, not even if you are old and then you want to start up something, these are some of the people you can draw close to get some ideas from them. on how to start, how to go about it and stuff. I'm really glad to have this interview with you because I really love business. So talking to people like you helps me a lot to know what to also do when I also get to a certain stage. I'm really glad to hear this from you, and I don't think it's so easy to come by, but you stood on your grounds to do all these things. So my question is, what motivates you to stand on your feet despite the ups and downs you faced?
To be honest, for me, what motivates me, one is hard working.
Okay.
I like hard working, and I like to create.
Okay.
So when I don't have nothing to create, I feel bored.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to create, and what really motivates me also, we have a very big family back home.
Okay.
And our family, we are not rich, we are poor.
Okay.
So you have the kids to eat, where to sleep, to go to school. So to be honest, me and my brothers, we really help almost about 80% of the family, their children, to go up to university now, working in the banks, working in the big companies. So we fund them.
Great.
Funding their education, funding where they have to sleep, where they have to eat.
Okay.
And you cannot say that, oh, this is my cousin, it's not my son, so I don't care. No. All the root of the family, anybody who comes for help, we take care of them.
Okay.
So all these things motivate us, because when you're doing something that you like and you're happy, it always motivates you to work hard.
Okay.
And the sky's your limit.
Yeah.
And that hard working also, then you will be progressing, because you help others, and God also will help you. When you don't lift down, they bring them up, you will never get up there.
Okay.
Yes.
I really like that. When those down there, when you don't lift them up, you also never get on top.
Yeah, you
Thank
don't
you
grow
so
up.
much.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so let me appreciate some people here on Facebook. Your Aziz says that your chairman's chairman is on. Sacho. Thank you so much, Aziz Pius. And Michael Ewa is also watching. Thank you so much for watching. We have Zinabo Kabore is watching. Thank you so much. Zinabo says you are looking wonderful. Okay, thank you. I think we are both looking wonderful. All right, Jay Rains is watching. Thank you so much, Jay Rains. Babs Adams is watching. Thank you so much, Babs. And then Michael Ewa says, my boss is great. I think that goes to you. That's Michael Ewa. Hannah Owusu says, yes, sensei. Yes, that's me. Yes, sensei. Okay.
The Babs Adams is my younger brother.
Oh, okay.
He follow me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yes. He also based in America.
Okay.
Yes.
Greetings to you, Babs Adams. Yes. I'm really privileged to be here with your brother.
Yeah.
So thank you for watching.
Yeah.
If you are here, kindly share for me. Umar, thank you so much for also watching. Please share for me. Okay. All right, so back to the business.
Yeah.
You have so much experience.
Yeah.
I must say.
Yeah.
Yes. So what are some of the mistakes that you think you did that people who wants to also get there shouldn't repeat?
Okay, sorry to say, sometimes they say every mistake is a lesson to you when you make a mistake, because you learn from your mistakes.
Exactly.
But to be honest, most of my mistakes that I can see now and learn from now is trusting people back home.
Okay.
Yeah, trusting people back home. We travel out there. People don't know what we do. To be honest, we are slaves.
Yeah.
When we are here, we are slaves to families back home.
Exactly.
Because we work for them.
You're always expecting.
Yeah, you work 24 hours. And every money you make, you don't even spend, believe me, you don't even spend 20%. The 80% will go to Africa. To your mom, to your sisters, to your brothers. But they don't appreciate. Somebody will call you.
This is Jafric Radio.
Oh, I'm in this problem. Can you help me with money? You send the money. When they receive the money, they don't call you back and tell you they received the money. They will never tell you. No. When they receive, they forget about you. But anytime they need money or they need help, they remember you.
Exactly.
You know? So the mistakes that I said, the mistake for me, I will advise the youth. back home, I don't say don't take care of family back home. Family always come first. But the most important, take care of yourself first.
Great.
When you take care of yourself, then you will be there for the family. But when you pay too much attention to the family, when you reach certain age, then you look at back there, it's too late. But when you take care of yourself, you always will be there for them.
Okay.
Not to be running away from them.
Great.
Yes.
That's a great advice I've ever heard in Century Life. Really great.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
You have to take care of yourself first.
Yes.
Because I believe that when you are fit enough, you can support somebody.
Yes.
But when you are weak, it's very hard for you to.
100%.
Yeah.
So trusting the people back home is what I look at it as a mistake. Investing a lot back home. If I know today what I know today, if I know what I know today, believe me, I will invest in Japan.
Okay.
Everywhere you go is your country. This world is for all of us. It's people make boundaries. But if we understand, when we come to Japan, I will go home next year, next 3 years, next 5. I'm here 30 years now. I leave Japan more than my own country. Now I'm a Japanese. Doesn't matter my color is black. I think like Japanese. I behave like Japanese. I do everything like, because this is the place I grew. You understand? So if I were invested here, I would be more proud and happy with my family. But with back home investment, people think that everything you put back there is for them, not for you here. Because that's what we've been doing. We work hard, we don't sleep, we give them money to go to school, we feed them every day. They sleep in the light because of us, they drink because of us, but they don't appreciate. Because if they appreciate, most of us around the world who travel and leave Africa, most of us will make it. But because they don't appreciate it, that is why things is difficult for us.
From the way you're talking, it seems you might have, or you may have, a bitter experience with.
A lot. But I cannot go through all that. But to be honest, like I said, the most important, take care of yourself first. Because if you are there, then the family are there. Because anybody who travels from Africa, you become the light of the family. So to be there as the king, as the leader of the family, you need to take care of yourself first before you take care of everybody. This is my advice to the youth who are traveling. You understand what I'm saying? Yes.
That's great. Okay, so let's come back to your business here in Japan.
Yes.
We were here, I think, 2 years ago, and then this COVID-19 came up, and you already said something about like you closing some other restaurants. So how is it going now?
Now it's getting better for the past, to be honest, for the past almost few weeks now. Since last year was very good. And when we enter this year, things become very difficult. But for the past few weeks now, business is coming back. People are coming out to have fun. So I think things will get, from now, will keep on getting better. Yes.
I think that most Japanese don't like to be indoors for a very long time.
Yes. Now people are coming out. Yes.
Okay, so what are some of the things you've learned from the Japanese that you think it has helped you when you used?
To be honest, what I've learned from Japan that really, to be honest with you, I'm very proud of it, is one is patience.
Patience,
Yeah, and number two, don't show off too much. These two things, when you have patience and you are very humble, the rest will be easy to achieve. So this is the most important thing that to end up the manners. Good manners. Yes. You have to calm down, you have to be patient. I mean, with each other. You understand what I'm saying? This is what I really learned from Japanese. Yes.
Yeah, I think it's a great thing. So those watching us on YouTube, thank you so much. You've all been seen here. And then on Facebook too, thank you so much. I have a few messages here. Ish is watching. Thank you so much. Says inspirational figure. That goes to you.
You understand?
I think so many people look up to you. Hannah also says you are looking beautiful. Thank you, sis. Thank you, Hannah. Vida Enin is watching. Thank you. Osai Bonso is also watching. Yeah, my elder. Thank you so much. And Aziz Payal says both Sacho and his brother Babs are blessing to the family. I personally think their funding to the family was 100% blessed, Sacho. So that goes to you.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Aziz.
Thank you, Aziz. Yes,
thank you for this recognition. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, so now I want you to advise the youth, those who recently came here or those who are already here. You have the experiences.
This is Jafric Radio.
You have seen the good and the bad.
Yeah.
Please tell us what to do.
Okay. To be honest, like my advice to the youth who come from Africa, not only Ghana, to come from Africa to Japan. Japan is a country we can learn. Japan is a country that we can even learn more than making money.
Okay.
Because the knowledge we adopt here, it can help us to grow. So my advice to the youth, when you are in Japan, don't look at Japan like you just come, you're just going to go tomorrow. When you're in Japan, look at Japan like your country. It's very important. Look at Japan like the way you look at Ghana.
Okay.
When you have any knowledge, any idea to invest or to do business or to do something to grow, start it here.
Okay.
If you're making money, if you want after 20 years or 30 years, you will say, oh, I thank God, invest here.
Okay.
When you make the money here, now you can think whatever you want to think in Africa.
Okay.
Because why I'm saying this is because of our people back home.
Okay.
A lot of brothers travel around. We see how we work hard, how we struggle, we don't sleep. Sometimes we're sick in this cold, and you'll be sending the money back home. When you go home, they show you what they put for you, what they have built for you. You feel like, what is this? We're thinking that is our country. But how about here? This is the place we're making the money. Imagine if you buy the property here, 5 houses, 5 apartments, 20 apartments, and you are making monthly rent.
Honesty.
You can make profit and send some money to the people back home.
Yeah.
But the moment you give them the foundation of what you are making, they destroy you. Because they don't think of you, all what they think is themselves. So my advice to the youth, when you are in Japan, count Japan as one of your country.
Okay.
Because this is where we are, this is where we eat, this is where we grow, this is where we are making the money, this is where we have to learn.
This is Jafric Radio.
And don't forget, when you are young, please go to school. Learn, because that is the key of everything. I wish I can go back maybe 20 years ago. I will stop everything that I do, not about the money, to go and learn. The knowledge is what can take us to the sky.
Somebody will say I'm business minded. There's no time or no need for me to further my education. I have the funds. I can start business. What do you say about that?
You can do business and still go to school.
Can you have time? Somebody cannot.
No, 1,000,000% you will have time.
Okay.
In Japan, you can even go to school in the nights.
Okay.
What I'm saying is the kind of mistakes we do when we come to Japan. We're not thinking of Japanese language, whatever. But today we regret for that. And that time I was putting all my time for the money. I'm still chasing the money up to tomorrow. So if I use some time to learn, believe me, I will make use of that one with the young generation that are coming. So for me, knowledge, education is one of the key for our life, for everything. So I'm advising the youth, when you are here, you can still go to school. I know some students from East Europe, like from Ukraine, from Russia, they came to Japan. For example, they work in our shops, and they work like 5-6 days a week. And those students, I will tell you, they are not even a master, they are doctorate degree holders. Their parents don't send them money. They work here, they send money to the parents in those countries, and they pay their school. And today, most of them, they are doctorate degree holders, they are professors. Wow. And this is a staff who are working for people like us who are paying them salaries. So what I'm saying, the youngs, let us, money, we cannot finish looking for it. We will chase the money until we enter our grave. But education, knowledge is something that we can leave with the youth.
Okay.
You understand? You have a 2 kids. You give one all your money. And the one, you give him the knowledge. You send him to school, educate him. Believe me, doesn't matter. At the end, the one you will respect is the one you give the knowledge. That is why I'm saying that manners, all these come from manners. Because when you don't go to school, when you don't learn, you don't know how to respect the elders. You don't know how to behave in public. Even sometimes you don't even know how to talk. So that is why the youth that are coming, you can walk here and still educate yourself. When the money will come, the money will always come. You can work hard. Some people, it's not hard working make us wealthy. No, hard work doesn't make us wealthy. Hard work only make us strong. But if you want to be very wealthy, it's education. One thing, you become a billionaire.
Wow.
And all comes from what? From the knowledge of education. Yes.
This man is speaking wisdom here. So much wisdom. Hey, one person. Too much wisdom. Wow. Because I really understand what you are saying and where you are coming from.
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes we focus on the money and then we leave education.
Money.
But
Yes.
from what you are saying, and I think it's true, money will always be there.
Money will always be there. You always will make
And
money.
you can never say you stop chasing money.
No.
Definitely.
Yes.
So I think education should be our most priority to pursue
Yes.
than to pursue money.
Money. Yes.
Okay. So let's say there's a youth here in Japan, and then he or she has something little to start with. What will you advise the person to go into?
Okay, it depends. You see, in Japan, we have different kind of investment.
Okay.
And now the world has changed, especially because of all this internet. So this is how I'm going to go back to education again.
Okay.
So when you have money, now hard working physical like what we do before back in the days, it doesn't work like that. Because to have to rent a shop, for example, if you want to go into restaurant or club business, or you want to go to the clothing business, like back you see a lot of Africans, they have shops in Harajuku. Well, that was a very hard work. But this now, those days and now is different.
Yeah.
It's changed.
Yeah.
So my advice to the youths, I mean, if you have a small money and you want to do business, if you can go into the what they call it, networking business, to learn and look at that side first.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Because to do the kind of physical, the hard-working business that we're doing now, you need a big capital.
Oh, yeah.
And that kind of capital, the moment you lose it, you have to go back and start from zero again. So not to lose it, when you go to the internet business, you learn to know all these kind of networking business like Bitcoin, them different kind of social this. And now when you see the young Japanese now, in my restaurant, I have more than 100 young Japanese comes every day. All what they come with is their phone and their computer.
Okay.
And they're millionaires, young guys, like maybe 19, 20, 21. All what they have is their computer and their phone. They learn the computer, they understand the internet. That's where the money is. Look at who is the richest man in the world now. And it's true what they call it, Elon Musk. It's what? It's the same thing.
Yeah.
So the young ones, like I said, learn. That's where the money is.
Radio.
Yes, I don't advise you to go and take the small hard-working money that you work hard and get. I'm going to invest into restaurant, I'm clothing. Those time is past.
Okay.
Now it's this one. It's the internet.
Okay.
Yes.
Learn.
Yes.
Popsa, learn.
Africa Radio.
You are still young. Learn. You are not old for education. Learn. Okay. All right. So I think our time is almost up.
Yes.
And I want to ask you this question.
Yes.
I think your final words for the youth out there.
Yeah.
Apart from learn.
Yeah.
Yes. Final word?
My final word for the youth that I would say, one, to be honest, I was thinking about it yesterday.
Okay.
Let us respect our parents, especially our mom.
Okay.
Like, I lost my mom 2 years ago.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, after my mom go, then I know how I miss her. How I couldn't serve her, give her what she deserved or what she deserved from me. So my advice to the youth, first, let us love our mom. Anything you can do to make them happy, special mother, let us do it. And apart from that one also, manners. Manners is what takes us to the place we need to go. When you have manners, you can meet with everybody, business or anything. And when we are in Japan, we are not here to have fun. We are here to work hard, because of tomorrow, one day we'll get old, and we don't want to be begging, send me money before I eat. So hard working also is one of my advice to the youth. And the last thing I would say, be honest.
Okay. Honesty.
This one, be honest.
And loyal.
Yeah, you always have to keep being truthfully, because when you lie too much, when you don't honest to other people also will never be honest to you. Yes.
Thank you so much.
That is loyal, yes.
Thank you so much. So I have a question here for you, but and I also have one. I heard that you were supposed to meet with Dangote some time ago. Can you tell us something little about it?
No, I was what they call it. No, I was invited to what they call it to Kenya.
Kenya, okay.
Yeah, for the inauguration of the new president.
Okay.
The new president of Kenya. This is one tiger that we have in Africa now.
Yeah.
We wish him all the best. Now they just elected him, so he invited me to come. But due to I was having problem with my ear.
Okay.
I have a what they call it, something in my ear, and the doctor advised me not to fly.
Okay.
So I was sharing with Pop that it was a very big opportunity for me also to go and know Kenya and meet new Africans who are because special that guy is a hero.
Yeah.
That we see the way he come and what the plans he have.
Yeah.
So we the other Africans who have small knowledge and ideas, if we can support him to develop the country, Kenya will be very good.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And then you talked about honesty and then humility, manners. Looking at him now, if you see him in person, he's rich or he's a sacho, but he looks so simple, like.
Because simple is the best.
Wow.
Simple is the best.
I'm really proud of you. Okay, so Umar asked the question. He says, please ask him on how to make it here in Japan if you are just a salaryman. You earn little, and after all your deductions, what will be left is small. Again, he's saying investment here in Japan. What kind of investment does he suggest that if we do, it will help? Because I have been to Japan language for 2 years, went to Semongako 2 years, now working for Japanese company, but still things get tough sometimes.
You see, one thing also I will advise, like what he's saying. You see, in Japan, right, there's something that I learned recently.
Okay.
That I never thought of it, and most of Japanese that I meet, my age mates, what they're surviving today is what they invested when they were young, when they were working for companies.
Okay.
Because the moment you're working for a good company, you are earning salaries and you're paying your taxes, your dues. You have a credit. You have what they call it. How did I say this? Like you have a credit line to borrow money from the bank. You can use that line buying a properties. In Japan is big. You understand? There's even a place in Japan you will go and even buy a house for 1 million yen. 2 million, 3 million. There's a places in Japan we think that is village is better than our capitals. I have drive one day for like maybe 7 hours in going somewhere, wherever. Believe me, when I get to that area, I still look at it, it's better than, back home. The roads, the everything, the environment. So, for me, my advice to the salarymen who are working, You see, when you're earning money, even it's small, just for you to know how to make use of that money. So buying apartments and renting them. You buy one, even every year, if you're buying one apartment and renting them, and that money will be paying the rents. And that house, you own it. Every year you buy, if you stay here 10 years, you have 10 apartments. So even one day you go retirement, you have this income of those houses that will guide you for all your life. That doesn't mean that you have to be making 1 million. Even you are making 200,000 and 300,000, you can own your own apartment in this country. I don't say a building, apartment. And the moment you buy the apartment, you don't need to pay the rent. That place will be rented, and the money will be paying to the loan. And the moment the money pay finish, that place, yes. I have one place I'm renting in Azerbaijan. I've been renting that place for 30 years. And I'm paying 150,000, calculated for 30 years, how much? That time I asked my wife, let us buy. My wife said, no, we don't need to buy. Why do it? But 30 years ago, if I buy this place, like now, I own it. Yes. So my advice to the youths, this is one of the secrets that I can give them. Doesn't matter. Even you are making 200,000 a month, you can buy an apartment in this country.
So Freak Radio.
So you will never regret in 20 years time, 15, 20, 30. No, you're not going to regret.
This is Jeffrey.
All the kind of other investments. If you are not a hard-working person, if you don't have the skills of that business, you will invest money and you will lose the money. And now, what are you going? You have to go back and start from zero.
Yeah.
Work for the company. Use the small money you're buying. Buy properties, mortgage them, and you will never regret in the future.
Wow.
This is Jeffrey Radio.
Wow, I hope your question has been answered. Really, I've really learned something from this question too. Thank you so much for the question.
Yes.
And then can somebody contact you for wisdom? Because it's like you have too much wisdom.
Of course I can, because I also have a life to live, families and all that.
Yeah.
I wish, like we Africans,
okay,
like somebody like one of our top guys in the country, like Pop,
like you,
very hardworking guy that everybody know. Yes. So if we can organize like
a seminar,
yes, just to advise, just to talk to the youth, just to talk to each other, because maybe there is something that I'm good at making this water. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe Pop is good at making this cup.
Okay.
Like you see the car, when you see like a Toyota, a full car brand new, you see the car, you go, wow. No, that car, the body was made with a different company. The tires was made different. Then they bring all together and assemble them, they become a car. This is what we don't have in Africa. Everybody want to say me, not us.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? So if we can have like once, even in 3 months, even 6 months, I will fund that. Believe me, if the organizer, I will pay the place, I will pay the food and everything, just for us to be able to see each other and share. Because all these things we have here, we're going to die with it for nothing. Share with the youth, share with friends. We are running from each other's.
Freak Radio.
I'm so I have goosebumps all over. So I think
this is Freak Radio.
My show will be sponsoring. I think we need to work on this.
Yes.
To have a seminar.
Yes.
That businessmen will come and talk, advise.
Yes.
Those who also want to invest or do business.
Yes.
I think this must happen because I really love business. And then I would love to hear more on what to do, the mistakes that people did that I shouldn't go through.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I think our time is fast spent.
Yes.
Before we go, what's your favorite Japanese word? On the spot.
What's your favorite Japanese word?
Your favorite Japanese word.
Wow.
Oh, you shouldn't think about it.
The reason why I'm thinking that I have many words that in Japanese Ichiban wa, for me, the word that I really always come out of my mouth that I respect, gambarimashou.
Wow, great.
This is Jafric Radio.
Well, what does it mean?
The Japanese man is here. That
okay,
like Gambarmasho is like yes,
do your best.
Yeah, we just have to keep it. Like we have to be a fighter.
Okay.
Yes.
You don't give up.
Life is always about
Yeah.
Yeah. The moment you do like this, you go down. You always have to keep on. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
So we got a message from Patrick Osti on
This is Jafric
YouTube.
Radio.
Thank you so much. That's my husband. He says, "Thanks, boss, for the enlightenment. I'm glad to listen to this interview. Only Jafric, you can hear this. Thanks, Mrs. Host. Thank you so much for
yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much for this interview. It was very wonderful. I really enjoyed it, and I hope my viewers also enjoyed it. Before we go, your social media handles, yes, for your restaurant. Yes. So I think word. My producer, please can you put it on so that people can patronize him? Is really important. Let's help each other. Let's patronize each other. And yes, that's the homepage, www.worldstarcafe.com. So if you go there, you can find everything about his business. And then the social media handles, Facebook and Instagram, is still World Star Cafe. Please visit, follow
This is
them,
Jafric Radio.
and like their pages to also see more and know more. You never can tell. Maybe you can get him one-on-one over there to talk to him. And then he'll give you so much wisdom for you to know how to live your life.
This is Jafric Radio.
In terms of business, you can also call their office line. That's on the screen, 0364592046.
This is Jafric Radio.
Also, we have 0364471424.
This is Jafric Radio.
Contact them, and then they will always be there for you to answer you. Not forgetting, yesterday was AGOOO Ethel Sauce's birthday. She's my sister-in-law, and I want to wish her a very, very big happy birthday to her. Wherever she is now, I say a very big happy birthday to you. God continue to bless you, bless your handiworks, bless you and your family. May today or this new year mark something wonderful and amazing in your lives. Happy birthday to you once again, Ethel.
This is Jafric Radio.
Okay. And then Will Williams, yes, it was your birthday this week. Happy birthday to you. And then also Waka Sensei, it was also your birthday. Happy birthday. Next month, okay. Sorry, so let's say happy birthday in advance.
In advance, yes.
Yeah, thank you so much. So if you haven't subscribed yet to our YouTube channel, kindly do that, and then press the notification button to get notified anytime we go live. Yes, and then on Facebook you can also like our
page. This is Jafric Radio.
So that anytime we go live, you get notified. On Twitter, we are there as Jafric Radio, and on Instagram as Jafric Radio. We are everywhere, even on TikTok. We are also there. So we thank you for joining us today. I think, do we have announcements? Okay, so last announcements before we go. Invitation, yes, for the inauguration service of the Church of Pentecost, Japan. So we have it there. It's happening on Sunday, October 16th, 2022. And their theme is equipping the church as an agent of transformation. Yes, so I think they are in yes, the Church of Pentecost. So you are all invited. You are all invited. We have special guests coming there on
this is
that
Jafric
day.
Radio.
So please don't be left out. Don't be left out. If you're coming to, come with someone. Thank you. Okay. And then, a special invitation for a birthday bash of Madame Gloria, aka what? Treasure. Wow. So she's the CEO of Africa Palace Shop. the African Palace shop that you can get any type of African food there. So her birthday bash will be on the 30th October 2022, 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. prompt. And the venue is in Seoul City. So if you need more information, you can call Jafric Radio number, and then they'll be there to answer any of your questions. Thank you so much. And today brings us to the end of our show. My name continues to be Empress Nana. You can also call me Mommy AGOOO, and I'll respond to you. Bye.
Bye. All right. Yeah.
Activate dance mode countdown.
Let's do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your DJ.
This is one DJ you don't want to fuck with.
Your palm oil, different type. Your fufu waha, your Ghana cocoa waha.
Yeah, your tiger. Be my from crowd over never picture.
We are inviting you all to our shop, our brothers and sisters from Africa. Thank you very much. We are expecting your call.
I have African Palace shop, soca. Ya waha emam. African yeme bia oya. Ebi waha. Ye hia se obefre. Ayen keke. Welcome. Hello, my brother. Yeah, this is Gary. This is Ben Kupulaula from Nigeria. Jamaica Stone for men's. Baire, African Palace. You will Baire Papa Puna.
What Fiat, a baby, or dog.
And you will Ghana Guinness.
Mama stress, tomato paste, African paint.
Okay, Charlie, I don't go 1, 2, 3. And your orange rice. Weigh 10 kg.
This is Jafric Radio.
What your love for? You take cosmetics one. You want different. Your wigs, your ribbons. All try expression. Can't